It's BudPod 15.
And we'll see you again next week. Thanks for listening, Koji. That was quite good, that episode, I thought.
Yeah, I liked all the stuff about the assassination. That was really funny of us.
Really funny. Yeah. Insightful.
Insightful, yes. I think we've...
And inciting.
And inciting, yeah. Crucially, we want more.
Yeah.
No, we don't. We're anti-murder.
We're anti-murder. We're an anti-murder podcast. The only anti-murder podcast.
The only anti-murder podcast.
Yeah. Did you hear the rest is politics the other day? Fucking hell. Calling for blood.
Yeah, their own. Their own. They just want to stop podcasting, and they're not allowed to.
No, and they love to bleed. Every episode. Have you watched it on YouTube? Because a lot of people only listen to it at the start. It's like Blood Brothers. Rory Stewart and Alistair Campbell. They slice their hands open. They slice their hands open, and they.
Oh yes, and they shake hands.
Yeah.
And then as they shake hands, it's weird. Their faces very briefly flicker.
Like a hologram.
Into each other's faces. Yeah. Like that. And they both say, agree to disagree.
Yeah.
In really deep voices.
and then it goes 3, 2, 1, fight. And then the podcast starts.
Yeah. Just Rory Stewart doing this, like bouncing, like a Tekken character.
Rory Stewart versus Alistair Campbell, fight. And then at the end, if one of them makes a particularly salient point, KO. Perfect.
Finish him. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Every time he does that little like left-hand short punch, Very good.
And occasionally, like Alistair Campbell, again, it's always sort of like the usual sort of, and then occasionally like a Hadouken!
Campbell's finishing move. He's got 2 finishing moves that you can unlock. The button combo is very difficult. One is mentioning that he's been listening to a podcast or reading a book that's in German.
Yeah.
And the other one is just the Iraq War dossier. He just smacks someone to death with it.
Yeah, he smacks it. It was an up, down, left, right, circle, summons Grace Campbell as like a... She does like 3 attacks and then like ducks back out again.
Well, who had that in the original? Now I'm trying to remember. Someone had that. Yeah. I swear someone had like a little helper or something.
And it was always Grace Campbell. It was always Alistair Campbell's daughter. It was really weird bit of Tekken.
Even 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Did you have Tekken 1?
No, I started on Tekken 3.
Okay.
And we had the demo. So all you could play as was Ling Xiao Yu or Eddie. That's all you could play as. And me and my dad and my sister would play it loads. And my mum had no interest in it.
Just sitting and absolutely milking a fucking PS1 demo or a PS2 demo.
Miss those days.
The limitation is what made it special, but then that makes you sound like we were glad to have pickles for dinner.
Yeah. When I was growing up, all we had was teaser trailers. You never used to go to the cinema. You watched the teaser trailers for The Force Awakens. It was 2014. Han Solo was in black and white.
I wanted to. First of all, we have an update for grown-tastic puns.
Yeah, so we're recording this towards the tail end of my my Soho Theatre run. Thank you, everyone who's come to it, by the way. So many Kojis after the show.
Great.
Oh, really, really happy. Yeah.
I'm really glad to hear that.
Really, really delighted. And but literally just as we were coming in to record, I got a nice review, a 4-star review from Broadway World. And I was checking their credentials and credibility with Pierre. And it's all very, very nice. And then crucially, it says, I'm just loading it up here.
My tech told me what I told you during the Fringe. So for context, for credibility, it's difficult in our job because there's lots of websites. Anyone can set up a fucking website and start getting free tickets and reviewing stuff. And my tech said to me, because she was taking 2 other shows and they were both proper theater shows. She was like, well, they had Broadway World in. Like she gave it some juice. You know?
Real? Like, yeah. I should have been nervous.
And I said, well, what's going on with that? She was one of her other shows.
Right.
And she was like, oh yeah, they're like a big theatre reviewer of like a certain level.
Okay. Like, so any big theatre fans listening, apologies about our ignorance about
I think it's like chortle. I think it's...
Fine. That's a big deal. I'm glad about that. And halfway through, it says, I quote, those who are a fan of Moore's puns, worry not, there are plenty of them throughout the hour. That's false advertising. Don't say that. But you may as well say I promise he gets his dick out. No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Those who are a fan of Moore's balls, worry not.
Yeah.
He flashes them repeatedly throughout the show.
And if you don't like the show, he gives you 20 quid at the end.
Yeah.
No. No, I don't.
He's got a big Hessian bag of 20s, and he just hands them out.
It gets worse. It's the conclusion. This is more false advertising. Ultimately, Glenmore, please sir, Glenn, I have some more, is an hour of ridiculous puns. An hour. How many puns can you fit into an hour? So many.
Look, ultimately, Glenn,
It's a pun shop.
and they're ridiculous. They're not funny. No one said funny.
Yeah, the audience is going, oh, that's a fucking stretch.
These puns are ridiculous.
Yeah, recently, my Spanish gerbil, who has an anvil on his back and recently was inspired, you go, oh, he was, you go, okay.
And you go, is this some other, is it knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone? Is it fucking that again? That fucking joke. That microwave joke.
Again, very grateful for a nice review. Very grateful for anyone who praises my alleged puns. But where has this come from?
I think people have decided that pun means wordplay.
I think that's what they mean.
And they've just decided, like, pun means wordplay, and this guy has a lot of puns. That's got to be it.
It's got to be it. It's so funny.
They can't mean what they say. They can't mean what they say.
Yeah.
Like if someone just had a big meal of like a big like kind of, you know, Turkish or Greek meal, and there was like lamb skewers and kufta and some other stuff with lamb in, and they were like, I love beef. That was my favorite beef meal I've ever had.
Yeah, I guess that's, yeah.
It's still a compliment, but you're wrong about what was in what you ate.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I get that. Maybe that's it.
You've been beefed.
I've been beefed. Oh, it's a beef review.
Yeah, it's a beef review.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you've been beefed.
Never mind.
The other thing, I wanted to talk to you about was, have you seen any of Jeffrey Epstein's birthday book? Genuinely,
read it. I signed it.
There's a slightly blurred Polaroid. Of
yeah.
You and him drinking out of coconuts.
Yes, yeah. Birthday book is so funny as well. A birthday book
For his 50th.
In my head, it's the big collection of cards that Hugh Grant's Prime Minister gets in Love Actually, when he's flicking through them and he realizes Marty McCutcheon sent him one. Yeah, and he's just going through them all. I imagine it's like that. But is it? I mean, what is in the birthday book? Does it say left blank inside for your own message, or does it? Is the book almost ruined for halfway through? It's got one of those paragraphs which is like, "And know that today is special because nobody is as special as you." Whatever. Oh, fuck, I hate this.
Sending you the very highest wishes on this your warmest day.
Yes.
Ugh, what?
Yeah.
Just odd wording that they've only arrived at it because they were told at the card factory the wording has to be different to the other cards.
Yes. Why? It's for a paedophile. Oh, I see.
A very powerful one.
Yeah, VIP, very important paedophile.
A very important paedophile.
I haven't scrolled through the book. I think
the entire book is not available.
Right.
But there are sort of 12 highlights online that you can read.
Yeah.
And for context, it is like when he turned 50, his friends, of which there were a great many, organized this kind of like bound, embossed, like hardback book of like photos and memories and how do you know him? What's your funnest memory together?
Yeah.
You know, all that.
Yeah.
And, you know, in a film, like Seven or Silence of the Lambs or any of these like serial killer films, there's always the bit where the detective is like going around the room inside the killer's house, or it might be the killer.
Yeah. His mind laid out on paper. Is that the,
line? And poured out on 300 pieces of paper. Or the bit when Ed Norton figures out Hannibal Lecter is the killer by just suddenly choosing on his big bookshelf in his psychiatrist's office the one cookbook that's basically just full of...
the Delia Smith.
Delia Smith eating a Philharmonic orchestra conductor.
Yeah, salt, acid, fat, and people. Aha!
That does sound like a kind of shitty travelogue book by a TV chef.
Oh, yeah,
Salt,
absolutely.
acid, fat, and people.
But it's about the people you eat along the way.
It's about the people you eat along the way. And there's just that and as they flick through it, there's like fucking mental like crayon drawings.
Yeah.
And you're like, when do they do this? Or like in horror films.
Who hath the time?
I know. It's he's busy being he's not just as busy as a very successful psychiatrist. He's very busy being a fake psychiatrist that's on the run. He's got 3 jobs, really.
Oh, the stuff that baddies get up to in films. It's a bit like, even like Michael Myers in Halloween, you go, every time he's off screen, he must be sprinting around the back of the house. Like, he is having to do so much to go, it's like Call of Duty Warzone logic, right? He must have run upstairs, which means I've got to get him from the balcony over there. It's that sort of thing. I find there's a really, really funny bit in, I think, one of the Fast and Furious movies, where Jason Statham, when he's like pure antagonist, they like chase him to a warehouse. When they go into his warehouse, he's like illuminated by a single spotlight eating a steak on his own. And he's like, I'm glad you came here or whatever. And you go, how did this situation come about? If they hadn't turned up, were you eating steak alone in a shipping container?
In like a freezing dockside building.
Yeah. Oh, like as soon as he got into the shipping container, he said, "Get the fucking steak, put it on the table." Quick. Yeah.
And he's trying to hide the fact he's incredibly out of breath.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm really glad.
Fuck, man.
At the end of like circuit training, someone made you eat a steak.
Yeah.
And said, you have to talk while you're doing it.
Does this make me stronger? No. It's a hindrance.
We're testing something.
Yeah.
We're testing something from a film. Or like in Heretic, I've talked about this before, where Hugh Grant's character, while also being a maniac and an incredible DIY genius, like the guy from Saw, has just been making sort of like collages and paintings and
knowing the rules of every board game,
and sculptures.
Yeah.
So, right. So that you need that trope for 2 reasons. One, you need a mental book full of crayon scribbles.
Yeah.
To show, A, that the detective is right to suspect whoever lives here.
Yes.
To the viewer. And B, to show them that whoever's doing this is indeed fucking mad. You need those 2 signals.
Yeah.
Because if it was just a big book of like supplies for the murder, that's not crazy enough. So you need to make them essentially quite a good sort of crayon portrait artist. In the same way that when a 4-year-old gets possessed by a demon, they draw.
Yes, it's always incredible. Sixth Sense. You go, oh wow.
Wow, these are great.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't exorcise you.
Kate Winslet in Titanic. These are rather good, actually.
The blood is firing out of the eyes. That's very good, Mitchell. And you're only 5. Your knowledge of anatomy is incredible. And it's like it's like perfect figurative art.
Yeah.
Mid-20th century, they'd sell for millions.
Right, yeah.
So you need that. That's in the book.
What is in?
Epstein's birthday book has got fucking mental crayon drawings in of him being a pedophile. I'm not even kidding.
I mean, the Donald Trump one, which is like outline of...
No, these are coloured in.
And you go, did you do this at Pizza Express? Is that when Prince Andrew did it? About Woking Pizza Express? Can we have some crayons and have you got the kids' map? And his daughter, like Eugenie, sort of like, what are you doing, Daddy? Sort of like, I'm just drawing my favourite paedophile. I'll have the Romano pizza.
I want the one with the salad in the hole. Yeah. That would be the bit in the film where like the FBI guy's going through Epstein's birthday book and then notices that this crayon drawing's been glued into the book, but there's something on the back.
Yeah.
And it's the maze from Pizza Express.
Yes, the maze from Pizza Express.
He flipped it over.
Hey, I see the word doppio on the back.
Doppio. Doppio, garlic balls. Where?
I mean, thank God, because the waiter nearly threw it away, and just as the waiter was going to throw away this drawing, he looked closer and went, this kid's crayon drawing looks a bit like the financier Jeffrey Epstein.
the famous
fucking a boy.
Philanthropist.
Yeah.
Genuinely in the crayon drawing.
Crayon.
Or like pencil maybe at best. But it's very like what I did on my holidays.
Yeah. They're drawing with a closed fist.
Yeah. Exactly. At no point is it being coloured in like this. Like side to side. Yeah. Closed fist monkey drawing. So it's like a drawing, a shit drawing of Epstein giving some like little kids like balloons and lollipops.
Jesus.
And then 20 years later, and the kids are all now in bikinis and thongs massaging him on like a deck chair.
Yeah.
And the caption is like, what a great country.
Oh, man.
And you just think, Come on.
Yours, Lord Mandelson, or whatever. Yeah.
I hope you like my art.
Yeah, he must have been living in fear for the last few years, especially after everything with Prince Andrew and being really, really panicked and everybody being like, are you okay? And being like, yeah, I signed a paedophile's birthday card years ago. Think about the amount of times a birthday card's been passed around an office and you've just had to sign it. I've probably signed a few paedophiles' birthday cards, statistically. Right? Statistically, we've all done it.
Statistically, we've all done it.
Yeah, someone's leaving card or whatever. Sorry you're going to prison.
That's so funny. Congratulations on being a paedophile. All these cards.
Yeah.
Then imagine though, you've not just like signed the paedophile's big birthday book, but you've sent him loads of emails saying you're handsome, I love you.
You're my favorite paedophile.
You're my favorite person.
Yeah, they're all written in a way that like men in their 50s and 60s just do not talk to each other.
Yeah.
It's an age bracket that really bottles things up inside, but they all
all
let it out for their favourite nonce. It was so weird.
The emails are like the way kids talk to Father Christmas. You are so tall and brilliant, and I can't wait for you to come back with my new truck toy.
Yeah,
it's really odd.
It's so sinister.
This drawing is just like, if you saw this drawing in a film where Jodie Foster was flicking through a book of mementos from someone who you thought might have been a child molester, you'd be like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
He kept a crayon drawing of him doing the crime.
And kept it. When have you kept birthday cards? How long do you keep them for? Like 2 weeks afterwards and then you throw them away? He kept his birthday book.
They've just also found someone hacked in to his like Yahoo email address.
Right, Blue Yonder.
Yeah, at AOL.com. And they've got like 18,000 emails from it. And there's loads of emails between him and Ghislaine Maxwell, basically. Genuinely, the emails are like, do you like to do crimes? I love crimes.
Yeah.
Like, they're insane. And they're really misspelled.
Like a kid's first detective mystery.
Yeah.
In fact, I think, like, for instance, the Donald Trump thing, like, I'm so aware that Donald Trump has definitely been on, like, his best friend was the most famous paedophile in the world.
Yeah.
And obviously it's very, very funny that, like, people were overanalyzing, like, commas and emails from Hillary Clinton years ago and being like, this is what this all means.
Yeah.
And then, there's pictures of, like, Donald Trump with a paedophile and everyone's like, well, that could happen to anyone.
Yeah.
But that little poem thing he drew in the shape of a girl's body sort of thing, my strange conspiracy theory is I'm like, that doesn't read like him. It doesn't read like him. I'm aware I'm like absolutely certain that Donald Trump is a paedophile and was a paedophile on the island. That particular message is just it's too neatly sort of like, we both have similar tastes, don't we?
Yeah.
We're not getting any younger. Like that sort of, you sort of go, that's just not, he's not that subtle. And it's not subtle, but Donald Trump has no subtlety.
Maybe like an assistant did it.
Yes. Oh my God. Of course. It makes so much more sense.
He was just like, I need something for Jeffrey.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, how do you know him? Oh, we're both paedophiles together. What do I fucking write?
He's my friend who I fly to that island with the trafficked people.
Yeah.
I just can't believe how mental it is to keep that. Here's my theory, my crazy conspiracy theory, which isn't that crazy. But one, it's funny to me that Epstein's fucking dinner parties, which is what everyone's apologizing for going to, followed the same booking technique as most like British TV shows, which is you lie about who's already said yes.
You go, such a person will be there, such a person will be there.
So he would just say to Hillary Clinton or Bill Clinton, Stephen Hawking is going to be there. And he'd say to Stephen Hawking, Bill Clinton is going to be there. And then they'd both come.
I was thinking about that on the way here with regards to, that's basically a form of manifesting. So he was kind of the first like mood board paedophile.
First Pinterest paedophile.
Yeah, Pinterest paedophile. And he had sort of like
that big picture of an island.
Yeah. And he made it happen. But I think a lot of manifesting is actually guilt tripping people. It's an attempt. I think manifesting is an attempt at guilt tripping because you go, I cannot believe I'm going to be on such and such a TV show. And I think the attitude by doing that is going, well, they have to put me now because otherwise I'd look stupid.
Otherwise I'll look stupid.
They'll make me look silly.
And you never know what I'll do.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So I think it's sort of like, well, Stephen Hawking has to come now.
Yeah.
Despite having been dead for a decade. he must be here.
But the only reason I can think of, apart from nuncing, that you would talk like you were talking to Father Christmas to this guy, is all the blackmail stuff. He just gives you incredible information, and maybe influence, and it's just so worth flattering him because He has like a safe full of pedo books he's made everyone sign.
Yeah, absolutely.
And presumably just like hours of footage of them being massaged by a trafficked 17-year-old.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I would see. I think my email tone would change if I was similarly. But yeah, I can understand writing like that. Good to, if it please your grace.
Or if you knew that he had that about one of your like enemies.
Yeah.
You're just like, God, come on.
Yeah.
Just a screenshot.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah. Please. I need to see the pedo book.
Pedophile Island makes for quite a good altered lyric for the beginning of Paperback Writer. Pedophile Island, Island, Island. And I want to go to Pedophile Island. Pedophile Island.
That's good.
Yeah, right?
It's catchy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
In terms of blackmail and the like, I had a flashback the other day, and I was telling Katie this in disbelief as we were coming back. Katie came to see my show at the Soho Theatre, and we were making our way back home. And I told her about this. She was like, this is like saying a fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
A website that emerged when I was at school. And it was started by two guys in my year, anonymously.
Right.
And the website was called The Wet Dreamers. And the Wet Dreamers had two distinct sections of the website.
Okay.
Right?
First, can I say this name?
Do you want to have a guess?
This name is like, sometimes you'll come across like a doo-wop band from the 50s, and the name won't have been sexual at the time.
Yeah.
But looking back, you're like, fucking hell, man. It'll be called like Jiminy Cricket and the Fudge Packers or something, and you'll be like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wet Dreamers.
Yeah.
I can easily see.
It's Donald Beef and the Jizz Chuggers. Yeah.
I can easily see on YouTube a grainy, just saved from an obscure archive footage of the first appearance of Donald Beef and the Wet Dreamers on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Yes, Ed Sullivan Show.
Shoobity boo, you're my girl.
Yeah, my girl. Yeah, no, but the song is very innocently called "You're Nearly 13."
Brackets marriage.
Yeah, and you're like, I hope you're talking about like a niece. Your niece is now allowed to ride like a sort of moped, one of those like.
You can have an e-scooter.
An e-scooter.
You're legally allowed.
No, that's what the song was about. It was like, you're nearly able to. You're just 3 years away from being able to enter the national lottery. That's what the song was about. Ringo Starr had that song. You're 16. You're beautiful and you're mine.
Yeah.
And that's like one of his only hits, that and Photographs. So when he performs live, he has to sing it.
Do you think before he does it, he just does the biggest sigh?
Yeah, he changed it. We're going to change this to "You're 39." It's like, nah, still half your age. That still feels weird.
Considering he would sign almost anything he was sent.
Oh, no, not now, though. We'll be tossed. Tossed has been stuck in my head since we spoke about it.
Tossed.
Peace and love.
It's amazing that he didn't get tricked into signing some kind of dodgy book. You could just sent it to him.
Yeah.
What if you
Dear
sent...
Jeffrey, you're my favorite pedophile.
Good luck with the island.
Yeah. We loved playing your pedophile island. All the Beatles enjoyed it.
For the corporate.
Yeah. I just think we're selling our souls. I think we should do a corporate for a pedophile. I just think...
In the 70s, hard to avoid.
Yeah.
It just seemed like everyone was doing it.
Yeah.
It's like the twist. Everyone was doing it.
Everyone was doing the twist. Yeah.
So, wetdreamers.com.
What do you think it was?
Two guys from your school.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has to be them cataloging the contents of their dreams. Their wet dreams.
Oh, it was so much more malevolent than that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
It was anonymous.
Fucking hell.
They were known only as the White Hand and the Black Hand.
What are you talking about?
And the Black Hand. So the White Hand.
We're back in crayon drawing territory.
Can I say as well? This is insane. for a non-private, non-boarding school. Do you know?
Yes.
This sounds so fucking like Dragon or Lancing or Charterhouse or something like that.
This sounds like the start of one of those stories that's going to end with, like, murder in the clock tower.
Yeah. This is a grammar school in Croydon.
And they shot the dean.
Yes.
They shot the dean.
So the White Hand, their side of the website, his side of the website was...
His side of the website.
Yeah, was humiliating photos taken at parties and the like. Not like, oh, this person's fallen asleep drunk or anything like that. But if someone went to like, if you went round to a mate's house who was also at school and you saw a really embarrassing photo of them as a kid or whatever, like on holiday or something like that, a really embarrassing story of them with like, an embarrassing picture of them with their family or something like that.
Okay,
people
like a
would
bad haircut.
that people would submit photos. Yes, bad haircuts and the like. So they'd submit photos and that would be on the White Hands.
Crowdsourced humiliation.
Yes, and so I ended up on there, and I remember being told one day, like, oh, you know you're on the Wet Dreamers, and it's like my blood ran cold, especially when I tell you what the Black Hand was, because I didn't know which side of the website I was on, and I was...
This is blowing my mind. This is the most sinister shit.
It's so fucking sinister. It's so sinister. And it was a picture of me from primary school, and what happened was it was like a school photo, but the girl next to me was just like always constantly like misbehaving, and she just pulled a really stupid face, like tongue out, mouth wide open, like eyes sort of crossing in and stuff. And so they just edited like me and her next to each other, like it looked like we were sort of best friends. And it was like, no, someone else can't shit my pants. That's not fair. Like the picture of me is normal.
That's how early this began.
Yeah, no.
So, like, we're going to make Glenn take the blame for a proximate.
Insane, yeah, to be sort of like, hey, look at you, you fucking idiot, for being stood next to that person in the school photo.
You walked around that massive dog shit. Idiot.
Yes, exactly.
What?
Yes.
You were standing right next to it.
Yeah. And then the Black Hand was a catfisher on MSN Messenger.
No.
Who would befriend guys from school, pretending to be a girl from like a girls' school, and would post the snippets of the conversation like transcripts, but would provide like a running commentary and would do like an article about it. It was never like getting anyone to like wank or anything like that. It never got to like too sexual, but it was just like they'd be like flirting with catfish them. It was fucking terrifying.
Extraordinary.
And it made you so wary every time you got a new like friend request on MSN. Because it'd be like someone you knew from a nearest girls' school and I'd be like, hey, it's Heather. And I'd be like, no, I know who you are. I know who you are. Like it just made everyone so, there was just this one academic year, one school year of this whole school of just increasingly paranoid students because no one knew who the White Hand or the Black Hand were.
Did you ever find out?
Yeah. I think I know who it was. Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, one of them's a very successful author now, and one is like semi-retired.
Called White Hand, Black Hand.
Yeah, and the other one is I think semi-retired because he became like a poker player. He like dropped out of uni and became a poker player.
What the
Isn't this insane?
You went to Gossip Girl. It's Gossip Girl.
It's
the plot of Gossip Girl. But it's at a boys' school, so it's called the Wet Dreamers.
Yeah, it wasn't. So like none of it was truly, really, really nasty. But it was like this is scary.
If people were like, what's the male equivalent of Gossip Girl?
It's the Wet Dreamers. Yeah, the Black Hand and the White Hand.
People are like, what are you saying? It's like something from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. This is so fucked.
It was so fucked. But I completely forgot about it. It literally popped into my head the other day, and then I forgot about it again. And it was only like last night I said to Kate, I was like, oh fuck, I just remembered this website I need to tell you about.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. We should do some correspondence. I've got a much less sinister and dramatic thing. I'll say it on the Patreon. It's a thing. It was a social trend, a conversational trend that spread throughout my.
Great, I'm very intrigued. I mean, speaking of we should probably mention the Patreon. I don't think we plugged the Patreon a great deal.
Well, this is it. So someone got in touch via the Patreon and made a good point. Honky Chonk said, I have two friends that listen to the pod. I've asked if they're VIPs, and they've said basically, no, I don't have a Patreon. I think they think it's like a separate app you need to use to listen to the show.
Oh, it's like a license you need to acquire.
No, yeah, it's not.
You get a firearm in the post.
Yeah.
And then you can listen to BudPod Extra.
So they said, so maybe on the free show when you're promoting the VIP, you could say something along the lines of, if you sign up, you can either watch the videos in Patreon, or you can use the link we give you to listen to the VIP pod in whatever podcast app you are already using.
So it'll just end up in your Spotify or Apple or whatever.
I don't know. Spotify, I think, might be weird. One of the big ones is weird about it.
Okay.
But either way, it's not something that you need to, like, you don't need to go into a different place. It is as easy as Honky Chonk is cleverly pointing out.
It's like the price of a coffee, less than a pint. for a month, and you get an extra episode every single week.
A pint a month, an extra episode every single week, and once a month a George Pod.
Oh yeah, that as well. My God, George Pod is amazing.
And early access to when we do live shows and discounted tickets, all kinds of things.
It's definitely worth getting. So if you like BudPod and you're like, oh, do you know what? I can't wait till Wednesday rolls around. Then every Friday you get an additional episode.
For that anti-murder weekend feeling. So yes, let's go into some correspondence. Speaking of how valuable our correspondents are.
I said, hey, babe, take a walk with your child bride.
That was the Wet Dreamers. The black hand and the white hand.
It's so scary.
I'm sort of so impressed with it.
It was unbelievable. The two guys who did it were always really good at like business ventures and stuff like that. They'd always be like burning CDs and burning video games and stuff like well before that was sort of a thing. We used to have in DT, everyone had like blank A3 folders that they had to have for DT. And at the beginning of each DT class, they'd make you draw a perfect 1 centimeter border around each blank page. And then within that 1 centimeter border, do like a 2.5, like 2.5 milliliter line and then a 5 milliliter line. So and I don't know why. So what they did was they just printed folders that already had those made on, and you could customize your front cover and be like, oh, I want Linkin Park on the front or whatever. And they sold them for like £2 each, and then the school immediately shut it down. They're like, no, you need to draw your borders each day, boys. It was like, okay, fine, yeah.
Draw your borders.
Yeah, draw your borders. Like that was better.
It's funny when that kind of thing happens at school and you go, this is like the kind of thing they make you do in the army to like break you down.
Exactly.
Like, you don't need shiny shoes.
Yeah.
It's not about that.
But they were so, they just didn't trust it because it had come from computers. Do you know what I mean? It was like they were from hundreds of years ago, the teachers, and they were sort of like really wary of it. In the same way that like it
was like if your homework came out of a haunted mirror.
Exactly. Like if he'd existed hundreds of years ago, Wallace from Wallace and Gromit would have been burnt at the stake. He'd have been hanged. He'd been hanged publicly.
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
Pray for me, lad.
A really wretched, the wretched thought that popped into my head during the Wallace and Gromit special that was out on Christmas Day last year.
What?
Just Wallace introducing a new invention and saying, I call it the Fleshlight-O-Matic Gromit. I just pictured this awful clay dick.
Gromit rolls his eyes.
Yeah.
This freak again. People won't have to leave their houses, lad.
Yeah.
You find out that Wallace from Wallace and Gromit is a men going their own way incel. You go, yeah, he's an inventor. He does live alone and talk to his dog.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Careful, Gromit, I'm on 4chan. It's about ethics in video game journalism.
Activate the VPN-O-Matic.
I call it the Tor browser, Gromit.
I think he might be a Fed. That's a really paranoid
dark web Wallace.
Dark web Wallace and Gromit.
Recently, I learned how to make a napalm bomb-o-matic. Oh, heck.
The police saying, like, you can't just keep putting o-matic at the end of illegal objects.
Yeah. Cracking snuff video, Gromit.
Haven't you heard of Waco, lad? Just obsessed with, like, right-wing conspiracies.
Yeah. We'll save up our money, make our own plane, and fly to Timothy McVeigh's grave.
Big copy of the Unabomber's manifesto in the background.
Wallace having a manifesto.
Yeah. Does he have a surname?
Huh?
Does he have a surname?
Yeah, de Havilland.
Genuinely, I was about to believe you.
No.
That would be great.
Wallace de Havilland.
De Havilland. Like, he's actually really posh.
Yeah.
We've had lots of responses about the BudPod, the Pooey Cryptic.
Oh my God.
The Pooey Cryptics.
Oh, great, okay.
Quite a few are from the Patreon, so we'll do a bunch of these on the Patreon.
Oh man, I'm so excited. I was thinking about this the other day. I thought, I really hope people get in touch with them.
So who coined the term, of course? Someone. Tom... Oh, no, it wasn't Tom. It was Murray. Murray sent me one on Instagram. Cryptic crossturd.
Cryptic crossturd.
Of course.
Gorgeous.
So Murray's previous brulee appears before the National Theatre. So previous brulee appears before the National Theatre. So National Theatre is NT.
Oh, okay, interesting. So I was looking at it in normal crossword sentences, in which I'd be like, pre-theatre menu is what I was thinking.
No, these are cryptics.
Yeah, of course.
So it ends in NT.
So say it again, sorry.
Previous brulee appears before the National Theatre. I'm not sure what previous must mean, like it's backwards or something.
I see.
So send in your guesses or do it yourself.
So we haven't been given answers here.
I don't think we have an answer for that.
Oh, fuck, that's so hard.
I know, yeah.
Some
have answers, some don't.
Okay. Previous brulee. So creme.
Creme. Crement. Crent.
Okay.
But anyway, to avoid us just doing these live.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, so that's one from Murray. Chris also sent us one. Beginning to deliver erudition, : I applied buttocks, brackets, with paper between, to removing filth. So that's quite elaborate. 14 letters. I should say the number of letters.
So the brulee one's how many letters, sorry?
Oh, Murray didn't send, I don't think. Murray, you must tell us how many letters that is. Chris, yeah. So, beginning to deliver erudition, : I applied buttocks, brackets, with paper between, close brackets, comma, removing filth. So, beginning to deliver erudition.
So beginning to deliver, does that mean like to deliver would be like TD, like the first initials?
Yeah.
Or is it to like the beginning, so TODE, like toad?
DE.
But then, I mean, like removing filth, isn't that like, so is that removing the letter F from it and then adding buttocks is like adding the letter B or something like that? Again, I've never successfully completed a single cryptic crossword answer, not even one. But it's just so poetic seeing it written down. It's so funny, and knowing it's
so stupid that the answer will just be like splatter or something like that. Or like bum wipe. You know, it's such a complex way of saying a swear word.
All you can do is visualize it in the Times. It's just like,
I think Viz might do a filthy cryptic crossword. We should try and get them to use some of these.
Maybe. Yeah.
So funny. With buttocks. This is from Sam. Hi, PG-13. I like that.
Nice.
Yeah. I have had for many years a version of Elton John's Candle in the Wind in my head. Uh-huh. The first part has always remained the same. Yeah. And it goes, and it seems to me you lived your life like a crumble in the bin. I like that. Is
that original version or is that Diana version?
From there on, it has always been changeable. Most recently, never paired up with some custard, never left your tin.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. Weirdly, I feel it has roughly the same sentiment as the original song. Perhaps it was Elton's first draft. I can see why he might have rewritten, though. Anyway, I'll be interested to see if you have your own lyrics that I could use for a while. My current configuration is getting tired. Good night and Koji, Sam. P.S. I have a horrific prison-based poo story that you may enjoy and or hate. But I don't know if you do those anymore, so perhaps that's for another time. Well, we've re-pooed.
Yeah, it's been reapplied. Please get in touch.
Yeah, I think...
I'm trying to remember the change in lyrics for the Diana version, or what he'd actually... as in what Elton John had actually changed. It seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, getting blown every 5 seconds. And then I think the rest of it was the same.
Yeah, the rest was the same. And then at just the end, he just went, Queen of Hearts! And did a...
We've never spoken on here about crazed Elton John and his Saturday nights are overbiting. The end. When he's singing Saturday.
Yeah. Saturday.
But
Saturday. Saturday.
It's very difficult to now hear that song because a week in our picture is him thumping away at his piano going, sausages, 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 sausages.
We just love the idea of Elton John with like his hair wig thing slick with sweat.
Yeah, when he was performing in his garden, he was doing the I'm still dumb then. And he like lost all. Sausages!
Sausages! Sausages! Like, and he's in the big sequin Daffy Duck.
Yeah.
Screaming the word sausages and absolutely nailing the piano.
Yeah. Turning around to David Furnish after, was that all right?
Yeah.
His husband's been like,
yeah. Is it about sausages?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
What of it?
Yeah. We also had a message from Luke. Fuck you, I can't stop thinking about this regarding the cryptic crossturds. Use one of my other emails for a more Pierre intro. It's too early. So he just sent us a load of them.
Oh, wow.
Here's what, and these have answers.
All right.
Okay, first one. Laid to rest, I misheard? The reason for this game.
Okay.
2,4.
2,4. So laid to rest misheard is... we need to think of what would that be, like synonyms or homonyms?
So it's what's the sound one?
Homonym.
Laid to rest, I misheard. So it means a misheard homonym of something that means laid to rest.
So being no, because it was.
It just means the phrase laid to rest.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's just first buried, maybe, or.
I don't know.
Well, more options. I can see the answer.
Scattered.
It's quite a fancy word. You'd think of it
like cremated or no, but like
laid to rest.
Laid to rest.
Think of us a Batman-style crypt laid to rest as opposed to a.
Oh fuck! The word escapes me, and I can't think. Okay. It's something that it rhymes with, maybe.
Ironically, it does rhyme with misheard.
Is it
interred?
Interred, yeah.
And that's the answer, interred.
Oh, interred.
So laid to rest, I misheard the reason for this game.
Interred. Great. Oh, perfect.
Lovely. This is a good way of learning how to do them.
Yeah.
This is more educational because of how fucking stupid it is.
I'm just picturing one of those like TikTok guys in the corner of a screen being so like, and that's synonymous with shit.
So here's what you want to do. I had a made up song that I actually recorded as a voice note so I didn't forget it. And let me just see if I can. Is this you? I'm going to save it for the Patreon.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
And this is you?
That's made this? That's me, yeah. I was singing it as I was going around the house because there was no one home. Fucking hell.
I can't wait.
I forgot how dumb that was. All right, we'll save that for the Patreon.
More reason for you to sign up.
Yeah, so you can blackmail me with this fucking song I was singing to myself. Oh, my Lord. Well, yeah, keep on sending your cryptic crossturds in. You're about to go on tour.
I'm about to go on tour. The week at the Soho Theatre has, by the time you're listening to this, has come to an end. That was the first week of the tour, and it's about to go across the UK. So I think when this goes out, starting next Friday, I think it kicks off in Chorley, which is sold out, and then it's at Stafford Gatehouse, which is also sold out, but we're doing extra dates at those shows, which have been announced for like February.
Nice.
But check out, I think Glenmore Comedy is my website, or my Instagram, or any other form of social media, and all the dates are there. There's about 40 dates all the way until like February next year.
You'd be surprised where we go on tour. Always scroll down the full list and check out the dates. We will be nearer to you than you think, even if you live somewhere crazy. To be fair, unless you live in the remote Highlands of Scotland.
Yeah, but there's probably people in Barron-Furness being like, he's never going to come to Barron-Furness. And you're right. I'm not going there.
You're part of the group of people that's right about that. So congratulations.
Yeah.
Well done you. But now it's time to go to the
cannot
VIP
wait to hear
section.
This song. Cannot wait to hear this song.
I'm trying to remember the expanded edition because I think I just recorded the first 4 bars.
Okay, you're right, yeah. You're just laying down some new tracks in the studio.
Yeah. Very much like Paul McCartney going scrambled eggs for yesterday.
Yeah,
absolutely. All right, well, we'll see you guys at the private island of the VIP Patreon section if you're a VIP. And remember, you don't need to have Patreon. You don't need to go into the app or anything. It's a lot easier. Thank you to Honky Chonk for pointing that out. That's a good spot. A good spot from a VIP. We'll see you there. Otherwise, thank you very much for listening. And Koji.